Just Deone, recapping the last 24 hours or so. Just, we haven't gotten to talk to you since. Just how do you go through your first season? How do you process the emotions right now?
I'm still trying to figure that out. It is my first time being at this level, first time dealing with a loss like that. Me at Kentucky, we didn't really have any playoff wins, playoff chances. So, it's a different feeling. I'm sad that, our season got cut short, and, I'm sad that we couldn't pull it out for our guys, for our vets like DQ, Joey, guys like that.
You talk about that experience of not really getting there in college, and then you go into the playoffs, regular season, that jump to the playoff. How big of a jump is that from a player perspective?
It is real. The intensity is up there. I would say, it does feel like a whole new game. You got to get used to it. Just like you got to get used to the regular season, you got to get used to the postseason. So, yeah, it's like that.
Did any of the vets say anything to you after the game on just how to process what went down?
All yesterday it was just, I love you. You're going to be a great player. I love you. Come visit me in Florida. That's Joey. But, yeah, just a bunch of that. There was some conversations today where they were like, hey, it's going to be okay. Take it one day at a time. Focus on getting your body better, getting your mental better, getting everything better for next season.
And you had a good rookie season by, a lot of metrics and stats there. You hear that from some of the veterans and stuff. Just how much of a building block is that as you now progress and get ready for season 2?
It just shows me that it just gives me the confidence from coming in, rookie season, back problems at Kentucky, not knowing if I'm even, going to be here, if I'm meant to be here. So, it just gives me a good base on that, knowing that I can do it, giving me the confidence to know that I can do it.
Brandon Beane put so much emphasis on building the defensive line this year and getting guys like you and TJ in the draft, and then bolstering that with guys like Joey and Larry and then Michael. And I know Michael was injured earlier in the season, but just you look at how you guys performed holistically over the season. How would you kind of characterize that?
The same way I would characterize our team, resilient. That we've had a ton of injuries. With Michael, with DC, with Landon, with, still people that's banged up from the season. So, we're a resilient group. We gon', no matter what, put the ball down, let's play, and we have the trust, especially on the defensive side of the ball, we have that trust to where next man up. We trust that he's going to make the play. We trust that he's going to be where he needs to be. And that's why I love this group.
What did you learn? A lot of players say, the jump from college to the league and even the postseason is huge. From your vantage point, what is the biggest difference?
The speed of the game. Speed's way faster. There's, college football, it seemed like the biggest plays in the world to me, the biggest schemes, but compared to now, that's so vanilla. It's straight zone read, split zone. Here, you got so many more things to worry about. Next level, I feel like it's more mental than anything because, like I said, if you get that confidence that you know that you're meant to be here, that you know that you are here for a reason, I feel like you're going to be good.
Was yesterday your first career interception?
Yeah.
At any level?
Yeah.
Walk me through that. How was that for you?
I was on the cop, so I got outside contain, and as I'm stabbing the guard, I'm supposed to get the attention from him and then go out to the tackle. But as I stabbed the guard, I peeked to my left. I seen the tight end coming across. I looked at the QB. He was staring him down. So I'm like, please throw it.
I know, Deone, it's not the result you guys wanted, but you make a play like that for your confidence. You make a big play in a big-time moment there, too. What does that just do for you in that moment?
I feel like, of course, it meant a lot for me, especially a playoff interception, my first interception. That's insane. I'm just grateful to be able to be out there with those guys, and that they trusted me to be in that situation. So I feel like it puts, no matter what, we coming in and working every day, just focus on the offseason, getting back better, getting back healthy, getting back right.
Your first interception comes in a playoff game. Max's first interception came against Patrick Mahomes. College teammates kind of, and I know Max had his injury history and his problems throughout the season, but just knowing what you guys are, the future of this defense, just, what did you see from him? And then this, I guess, like the pride factor you can take, and, you and your college teammate are going to be moving forward with this defense.
No, man, we're not really too worried about that. We just, really for him, I'm really worried about making sure he's getting healthy, getting back right. And I told him after I caught it, I said, I'm catching up to you. Yeah. He got 2, I got 1. Give me a few more games. But no, it's, of course I'm happy to see us both doing great things. But no matter what, every one of these guys in this locker room, I think of as a brother. So I'm going to treat them as such. I'm going to love them till the day that they die. Till we not here no more. Yeah.
What did it mean to have Ed come back and play all those snaps, considering that he was on IR last week?
Ed is the standard. Ed, he did everything he could to get back. You could just see it when he did get injured, how much he wanted to be out there, how much he wanted to play. He's a great player, a great person. He's a great locker room guy. So, it meant a lot to see him out there being able to play with his guys one more time.